guys. Today we're going to take a look at our back fist counter jab sit combination going forward, our counter punch jab combination going back, and our counter punch jab combination moving left. Okay, so we're going to take our footwork set. Let's go over that real quick. Forward, back, left, right, okay? And we're going to add punches. So we're going to do 4 steps forward, that's 2 shuffles forward. We're going to do 1 shuffle back, and then 1 shuffle to the left as we're doing our strikes. So let's start out. When you do your back fist, your front foot steps. So front hand and front foot together. Then we're going to step up with our back foot, but as we do, we're going to turn our hips. Boom. So that's step 2. All right, now, most of you beginners, I just want you to work on that much. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the tricky part is going to be timing your hands and feet and making sure you can get that hip turned as you step. So do the footwork first. You can do it with your hands on your hips. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then just practice that about 100 times and then try adding in the hands. Always get the footwork down first. Now, advanced students, we're going to add a jab and a sit. Now, this makes it a lot more difficult. All right? The hardest move, I think, is move number 3 when you have to do your jab. So, you do your back fist, you're in a neutral position, and you step with your front foot. 2, you turn to a forward position. So this is basically a forward bow, but since we're mobile instead of stable, we're going to keep that back heel up and drive off the ball of the foot. From there, we have to step with our front foot again. But not only do we have to step, we also have to turn back into our neutral position. And then from there, we're going to bring up our back foot as we sit. Now when you sit, don't stick your tushy out on one end and your nose out on the other. Keep your back up straight. Okay? So, defensive position, back fist, cross, jab, sit, back fist, cross, jab, sit. Okay? All right. So why don't you follow along? I'll do that. You can be behind me. Front foot, front hand, back foot, back hand, turn your hip. Front foot, front hand, turn your hip again. Wide kneeling stance to finish it off. So these are our stances. Neutral, forward, neutral, wide kneel. Neutral, forward, neutral, wide kneel. Okay? All right. So practice that. Once you get that down, we can add the second part. So let's do the second part just by itself first. So this is learning how to punch while you're backing up from the bad guy. We don't want to just back up and not be able to fire. We maybe need to keep him off of us. So the way we do that is pitting as we retreat. So this is the opposite of when you go forward. So when you went forward, your front foot went first. But when you go back, your back foot goes first, which means we're going to be throwing our counter punch first or a cross first and our jab second. So we're going to reach back with this foot, turn and punch with the right, and then we're going to slide our front foot back and jab. So your back foot steps back, you turn and punch, your front foot slides back, you turn and jab. Your back foot slides back, you turn and punch, your front foot slides back, you turn and jab. Forward position, neutral position. All right, so let's do that again. Forward, neutral, forward, neutral, forward, neutral, forward, neutral. All right, practice that, and then we can put the 2 of them together. Okay, so going forward, back fist, counter, jab, sit, counter, jab. So now we have a 6-move set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front hand, front foot, back hand, back foot, front hand, front foot, back foot. Now, we're going backwards, so we have to flip it. Back foot, back hand, front foot, front hand. All right, now let's talk about going to the left. I'm going to be a mirror image first. All right, when we go left, our left foot goes first. So we're going to step with our left and throw our left. Then we're going to step with the right and throw our right. Step with the left and throw our, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. All right, so as your left foot steps, your right hand punches, As your right foot steps, your left hand punches. 1, 2. Let's come back over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Mirror image is hard because while you're doing left, right, I'm doing right, left, but I have to say left, right. Anyway, let's do it from this angle. I'm going to start over here. Ready? Step and punch 1, step and punch 2, right punch, left punch, right punch, left punch, right punch, left punch. All right, let's put all that together into your set now. Okay, so I'll do it from the side. Back fist, counter, jab, sit, counter, jab, counter, jab. Back fist, counter, jab, sit, counter, jab, counter, jab. All right, then let me do that from this angle. Back fist, counter, jab, sit, counter, jab, counter, jab. All right, and now let's follow along behind me. Back fist, counter, jab, sit, counter, jab, counter, jab. And now let me do reverse. Back fist, counter, jab, sit, counter, jab, counter, jab. Okay, work that. Have fun.